Так, теперь за Галеба Базори. Бессменный защитник. Так, давай прокачаем его. Так. Прокачаем это, наверное, еще. Что-то нельзя прокачать, что ли? А, вот другие ячейки, вот эти надо качать. Пятнадцать. Так, подожди, персонаж. Ой. Все, больше ничего не хватает, да? Так, дисциплина. 45. 90. Ладно. Все.
My prince. Delson.
Bazori.
It seems that the Camarilla is in danger. I am at your disposal.
Your sense of duty is a credit to you, Галеб. You haven't lost your touch, I hope. The code red is linked to the unification party with the chantry. No one there is answering anymore.
How many of us were there?
Probably a good 20, give or take. Dr. Dunham and our top spy, Charodey, were already there.
We might have lost 2 members of the Primogen. What about Hartford? Have you heard from them?
If those dogs had anything to do with what happened, I'll cut their throats myself.
Do you think they might be involved?
I don't know. It's too early to draw any conclusions.
Where do you want to start?
Can I count on you?
You have no reason to doubt me.
One by one, the Anseli heed the beckoning and go east. You're the eldest in the city now. Don't do this to me. Not now. I would be very grateful to you. And Fang.
How may I be of service?
Go and see Caius with Jaragon. He's in charge of security. He may have learned something.
You can count on me.
You have my absolute confidence, Галеб.
Найдите Кая Лето. Где его искать?
Mr. Underwood, I'm sorry, but my instructions are clear.
You little shit.
I'm just following orders.
You have no idea what's at stake. My most honored sire, you're wasting your time here.
I'd forgotten about your abject fawning.
I call it respect. It appears that it's something that sewer rats know nothing about. Apparently, Caius feels he's entitled to refuse to see a member of the Primogen. I won't forget it.
Дисциплина диалога. Для использования дисциплины диалога втюрите ее в круговом меню, а затем выберите подходящий вариант ответа. Одновременно можете использовать только одна дисциплина диалога. Вы можете включать и отключать дисциплины диалога, если ответ еще не выбран. При использовании дисциплины диалога растет показатель голода. Так, понятно. Вселение 15. Так, мы проиграем по-любому. Вот так вот сделаем. Успех. Ничья. Отлично. Успех.
This isn't just a courtesy visit. You need him.
I have some messages I need to deliver.
They must be important. It's too bad it's forbidden.
Security is one thing, but business won't wait.
You can't put your accounts aside for a minute.
The expression time is money is bandied about, but most people don't understand the real meaning of the phrase. I do. Tell me, you haven't introduced me to your charming protege yet.
Zufeng.
Yes, Zhu Feng, a name that's as delectable as her blood, I'm sure. Ah, you're planning to introduce her to the very select club of Галеб Bazaar's progeny, aren't you?
Блять. Неудача.
I hope that the prince will allow me to shortly.
I hope so for your sake. Who knows?
Болтун. Получена черта
Dear Hazel
болтун.
is so unpredictable.
Каменю черт. Так, черты доложительные отрицательные эффекты, которые влияют на способность персонажа. Черты раскрываются только при приобретении в результате действия на персонажем, выбора или ее последствий. Высокий и низкий уровень ГЛО дает временные черты, которые влияют на способность персонажа. По мере его роста уровень подозрения увеличивается количество отрицательных черт, которые усложняют жизнь персонажа. Подозрение. Просто никто уже говорит, такое поведение не приветствуется среди сородичей. Что же касается соблюдения маскарада среди мертвых. Голод. Голод не тетка, блядь. Так, ладно.
At any rate, it would be an honor for me to welcome and guide her.
You will speak of nothing with her at all.
Is that an order?
A word of advice.
Oh, pardon me. I fell out of the habit of receiving advice from you so long ago. Well, if you'll excuse me, I must end this ever so pleasant conversation. I need to find a way to avoid losing too much money.
Рады за диалог. Я свалил отсюда.
This is a handwritten list. These names sound familiar. Barrel's handwriting. He was trying to contact his associates.
Mr. Bazzori, can I help you?
I need to see Caius.
He doesn't want anyone to bother him.
Prince's orders.
I see. He's holed up in the server room. You'll need a pass to get in. There's one on his desk.
Thank you.
Что у нас есть?
Nothing new on the police scanners. They're always one step behind. Keep it up.
She always said she preferred paper to digital.
Go in or out. I don't like the sound of that.
Мудрость накачать.
It's from the Red Salon.
Мудрость еще качать надо тут у нас.
I need quiet. Not a minute to waste.
Понятно.
Good evening.
Меня не пропустят. Так, понятно, нам нужен пропуск, значит, взять. Что-то в его кабинете на столе там. Это не кабинет, это что у нас такое тут? Кабинет. А вот.
Kai's office. The key card must be in
А вот
there.
в его кабинете надо взять ключ-карту. Галеб. Тут у нас что есть? Вернуть лист. Понятно. Воспользоваться. Понятно, пароль. Так, вот карта. Северной.
We're stepping up security on every floor.
Так, теперь надо туда идти. Ой, я забегал, неужели? Есть.
If I talk to you, Mr. Leto will tear me a new one. Mr. Leto's right over there.
Crimson Oaks. I've never heard of them, but Caius is interested in them. He has a whole file on them.
Так, понятно.
A list of ingredients and side effects.
Тут только с ним поговорить, больше никаких френов нет у меня.
I imagine she sent you. Finally, some good news on this shit.
Ты урод.
What's the situation?
Not good. Not good at all.
The prince needs more than that. I hope you've got it.
You want details.
Tell me what happened.
Everything was going as planned until 11:10 p.m. The prince's child, Miss Sellers, contacted me. The Hartford Warlocks had just arrived. That's the last time we heard from any of them. Less than 20 minutes later, we received the code red, just as we were leaving to join them.
Who sounded the alert?
A man named Wu. Ever heard of him? A retainer, one of Jason Moore's bodyguards.
Moore, the asset manager. What was he doing at the unification party?
He was supposed to answer technical questions about the financial viability of the agreement. Moore is good at hiding our kind trafficking. He's one of them, after all.
And you're the one who received the code red, personally.
It arrived directly here. It's authentic. I verified it.
Anything that could be of interest to the prince?
I'm working on it. Jara Drury is the expert, not me. If only she was here.
Any movement with the Anarchs?
As usual, they're keeping their distance. You know it's always a pain in the ass to locate them.
Any word from Hartford?
Do you think it's them?
It would be ill-fated.
I knew we should never have trusted those damn warlocks.
Any sign of Jara?
Nothing at all. And that's not good. According to the protocol, she should have been there early. If they got hit, she would have been first in line. There's one thing we haven't considered. The Crimson Oaks.
They were behind the Quincy Market attack, weren't they?
I don't have any proof. We just caught a thin blood who wanted to trap the prince. and who told us about them. Apparently they're new in town, but Mr. Rory thinks he's giving us the runaround.
Did you look into it?
I tried, but I didn't have the resources to discover anything else.
Leave no stone unturned.
Hello? You. It's about damn time. Shit. What? You're... Hello? Damn it! I lost them.
Who was it?
Whoa. Shit. Now it's just ringing.
What did he say?
The party was indeed attacked. Apparently it was a real bloodbath. He and James had just enough time to get more out. They're stopping by his place to pick up some sensitive documents.
And then what? Are they coming here?
I don't know. We got cut off.
Call him back. I'll inform Hazel.
This is a critical moment for us. I have summoned you here tonight to organize our reaction to an imminent threat.
What threat exactly? We've got no reason yet to
Call
think...
her off again and I'll slit your throat.
Oh!
Пригласи жесткий
Excuse
парень.
me!
Careful, Hazel.
How dare you speak to me like that?
Enough! I command you to be silent and listen to me.
Oh, so that's how it is.
That's enough, Beryl.
Yes, it's come to this. You would do well to listen to your sire. We have just been attacked. This is not a time for childish displays of discontent. Галеб, the code red was set by Wu. Go to Moore's and find out what's going on.
As you wish.
And bring Moore back to me. He was supposed to be at the party. I don't understand why he's the only one who was able to call us. I would like to speak to him very much.
Consider it done.
I trust you. He might be involved in this. So gather any documents you can find there that could tie us to him.
Very well.
Delson, see if you can get Caius to find us a new middleman in the cane business to manage our interests. I don't want to take any chances. Then, I want you to talk to everyone. Somebody must have seen or heard something. Dejan, make sure all our defenses are in place.
Yes, Hazel.
You will go to the old Jefferson Library.
What's there?
That's where the Hartford Chantry calls home here. I gave them the building so they could have a base in Boston.
I demand to take her place.
Request denied.
What game are you playing, Hazel? It's a suicide mission.
It's all right. I got this. I'm not made of sugar.
She's not ready for this kind of mission. I should go with her, at the very least.
No, you will remain here. Goes alone.
Why don't you send Dejan instead?
Enough, Hilda. Dejan has work to do elsewhere, and I don't need to explain myself.
Hazel, if anything happens to her, I'll...
Nothing, Hilda. You'll do nothing. It's high time you learned to trust her.
Which one of us are you planning to send to the party?
She's already left.
What? Who?
I sent Leisha.
Are you serious? A few hours ago, she was snoozing behind locked doors in a psych ward.
You're playing a dangerous game, Hazel. Without us, you would never have come into power.
You've chosen the worst possible moment to turn your back on us.
On the contrary,